let's get the show on the road. Wait. Something does not feel right in this. Oh my god. Ugh. Looks like I ran over another corn on the cob, and oh yeah, that is a flat tire. Well, I think I got a spare back here. God. Ah, no! That's the only spare tire I had! Ah, now what am I going to do? I got something that I think we can use to fix that wheel. Alrighty. I knew I had some of this stuff in here. I think this will do it just fine to fix that spare wheel. Today's video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. Did all of you know that when you buy from and support Dollar Shave Club, it enables them to support channels such as mine? I'm very excited to be working with this company for today's video because they have so much more products than just razors. I bet you didn't know that they even have skin products, hair products, oral products, and even butt wipes. Now, do any of you shower, even shave, or heck, brush your teeth? Well, I sure hope so, but if you don't have to tell me. For those of you that currently do or want to get started, check out the link right here on the screen, and there will be a link at the top of the description below this video. Dollar Shave Club knows that only your face deserves the best. Get everything you need for a clean face and a great shave with their $5 starter kit. You will receive this in your kit: 4 razor blades, a cleansing face wash, a shaving cream, along with the razor. Each one of these products will help you look, feel, and smell your best, which is very important. And right now I happen to not be smelling or looking my best. Wash my face. Take our hydrating daily face cleanser that is citrus, Hawaiian ginger. I wish you guys could smell this through the camera because it is amazing. And you apply the shave butter. Then attach one of the 4 razors that is sent in this kit onto the razor stick. Join the club with one of their starter sets for just $5. After that, the restock box ships regularly sized products at regular price. Get this exclusive deal at dollarshaveclub.com/bugbmx. Boy, oh boy, do I have something very special planned for today's video on the one and only Bug BMX Volkswagen Bug Audi. That's right, you heard me. This is called the Bug Audi. Bugatti from now on. This thing has been just quite the trooper. If you haven't seen, in my last video, we mounted a giant gooseneck trailer onto this hitch, which sits, on top of the Bug, and I drove this thing. I was able to do 360s while the trailer stayed in one position without hitting the car. And since all of you are loving the Volkswagen Beetle content so much, I figured I would drop another banger featuring it today. So I'm sure you've seen the title, read the thumbnail. It is now time to make that happen. Will we be able to repair this wheel that is split directly in half just from me dropping it back together using JB Weld? Now, this stuff is known for being very strong, and here's the notorious question. Do you guys think that the JB Weld will hold this steel wheel back together to where we can drive around the parking lot? Or do you think it's going to be a complete fail? We're going to get it all welded up, put it on the car, set the car down, and it's just going to completely crumble into the pieces it's sitting now. Don't cheat and wait till the end of the video to drop your answer. Leave it now, and you can pat yourself on the back if you're right. I'm honestly not quite sure if this will hold up. I do, however, need to start cleaning this surface, and then I gotta mix this together. I got a bunch more bottles, but I will start laying, it's kind of like a epoxy putty type deal, but I'll start putting the weld all the way across the wheel on the front lip and then on the rear end of the wheel. Let it harden for up to 24 hours. Then we gotta see if we can get the tire mounted onto it without breaking this, and if that works, then we put it on the car and drive it around. I really, really hope it works. Only one way to find out though. Alright, Ryken, do you think that the JB Weld will hold up that steel wheel for the weight of an 8,000-pound Volkswagen Beetle to where we can drive it around.
Well, of course. I'm excited to actually test it on the freeway tomorrow, so.
Let's get it. We have done so many experiments on this channel, and so many times people are like, oh, Bug, it ain't gonna work. And sure as it worked. Not sure if this one will, but we're gonna give it a shot and root for the best. Right, can we get like a cinematic shot of me grinding?
Yeah, I think I could do that.
All right. The wheel is grinded and smoothed out where I will be applying the JB Weld. The reason you have to do that is it doesn't adhere to the paint of the wheel very well, so they just recommend grinding that off. And I did it right there and then all the way around across that seam along with the inside of the wheel. Now I just got to mix this stuff on my nice little piece of cardboard. I will be kind of stirring it with this and then applying it with this. I've done one layer across the face of the wheel. I did that back side, and then now I am starting to work my way on this side. I really do hope this stuff is strong enough to hold the, what is it, like 8,200 pound Volkswagen Beetle
Probably
car?
8,400.
Is it 82?
Yeah, I googled it.
Oh, it's 8,400. Yeah, sorry for my mistake. 8,400 pound car, because that's quite a bit of weight on this wheel. So it is now day 2 of this video, and if you look real close, we have the wheel all puttied up with the JB Weld, and we can lift it up, move it around, it rolls. It is all tied together pretty well, doing, you know, the top, the bottom, and then that front face. Now I just need to do this back side right there, there, and there. Let it harden again for 24 hours. We should be able to put the tire on, mount it on the car, and have this work. I'm really hoping it does, because I spent so much time. And now the inside of the wheel is JB welded, which means we have to sit and wait again. But for me, I get to sit here and watch it dry. And I know there's gonna be so many of you in the comments down below giving me crap for my safety. I'm sorry, I know I should have been wearing a welding mask while using the JB Weld. You guys, please, whatever you do, do not comment you should have been wearing a welding helmet, because it just makes me feel dumb since I wasn't. I'm sorry, I won't let it happen again. We are now on day number 3 of this experiment, and I got some news for y'all. So last night, we got the tire mounted onto the wheel, we got air in it, we got the wheel and tire onto the car, but as you can see, the tire is flat. All the JB Weld right here is still intact, but there must have been some areas that I didn't get good enough and it is not holding air. But that's okay, because we are still going to take this bad boy out. We're going to thrash it, dry it around, and see if this wheel will hold up to the test of the JB Weld, or if the rest of it will just crack and get thrown around in a million different pieces. And I mean, technically, if the tire was inflated, it would have just held the wheel together even better, and it would have took more damage than the wheel actually taking it. And you know, we want to know how much abuse this wheel can take, not the tire. With that being said, we will pop open the door, back this baby out, and start whipping it around, and to see if that will hold or if it's going to blow up into a million pieces. If you guys have not yet, go down below in the comment section and let me know if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. Right now you have a 50-50 chance, because technically we already have some cracks, or it would be holding some air. I'm honestly not sure what is going to happen at this point. I really hope it works. Fingers crossed. We backed the Bug up about 10 feet and you guys can already hear that it is making some really bad crackling, popping sounds, which isn't very good. We do have a crack right there already. Down here, this is not cracked yet, and then down here has not cracked. Since everything is still, you know, technically in one piece, we're gonna keep driving. Oh yeah, so we moved it just a little bit more and the crack is already getting a lot more severe. You guys though, if you thought it wasn't going to work or you thought it was going to work, neither of you are right yet. Like I said, we're gonna put this to a much more abusive test and then we'll decide at the end. Front face of the wheel is still not fully cracked, which is a very good sign. However, we have a crack there and it looks like we have a crack all the way across the top of the steel wheel where the JB Weld has split in half. At this point, I have to say I am highly impressed with how well this is holding up. Obviously, it hasn't held up 100%, and no, I would never ever recommend using this on a wheel. Do not ever try this at home. This is not safe, but we're still somewhat together, so we're gonna keep going. The crack is now getting even more severe across the front. Still hasn't fully gone where I thought it would have, but we got a big crack right there. But the ultimate question of this video is, can JB Weld hold a wheel together after it's been split in half? The wheel's still together and it hasn't fully cracked. So right now, if you guys said you thought it would hold, I have to say you're right. But if you said it wouldn't work, I don't know. I think I have to say it's working pretty good. Wow, you're a good filmer and mechanic. There's what the inside of the wheel looks like, completely cracked. And then there's the crack across the front. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Can JB Weld hold a wheel that has been completely cut in half? I have to go with saying yes, it can hold. If you guessed that at the beginning of the video, go ahead and pat yourself on the back. If you're one of those people that waited till the end and just said that to cheat, come on you guys, we ain't about that on this channel. If you didn't think it would work, you can give yourself like a little bit of a finger tap on the back, because technically it did break, but not 100%. It still held itself together and worked long enough for all the abuse we put it through, and that is a very rugged build. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you guys in the next video. If you did enjoy today's video, if you smiled, laughed, or cringed while viewing it, make sure you go down below and slap a big thumbs up. It helps a lot and it shows me that you appreciate the content, and trust me, I spent 3 days using that wheel. I know it doesn't look like a super crazy job, but it took 24 hours for every coat to harden, and I wanted to make sure it worked. And you guys know, if you don't like the video, then you're most likely to have your engine blow up. I love you all so much. I'm very grateful and appreciative for everyone's support. Again, your boy Bug is out. See you in the next video. Peace.